Hi everybody, welcome and seated for a moment, and then you're gonna have a blanket. The blanket's gonna be rolled up sort of on the wide length and laid down behind you so that it comes underneath the shoulder blades, below your shoulder blades, sort of like, yeah, mid to lower shoulder blades. And then you can cross your shins below the hips with the knees bending out to the sides. And I like to put my arms over the head, and you slow down. Deep breath through your nose, in through your nose and out through your nose. At the same time, see if you can relax the front of the body, the ribs, the chest, the belly. Relax into the back body and relax your buttocks, relax your groins, the outer thigh, the inner thighs, down into your legs, your ankles, your feet, shin bones. As you're breathing slowly, you can undo the legs and crisscross the other leg in front of you as you're breathing, slowly and mindful. It's another way just to stretch the upper back, to undo anything where we sit hunched for a long time. This is just a nice way to kind of stretch our spine. From there on, we'll plant our feet as about as width as the sticky mat. And with the inhale, let the knees fall to the right. And as you exhale, let the knees fall to the left. Inhaling to the right. And exhaling to your left. Inhaling to the right. Exhaling to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhaling to your left. Inhaling to the right, and then see if you can put your right ankle on top of your left thigh. You can always scoot your left foot a little more up towards your outer left hip, or keep it out on that left side. Now also another thing you can work on is rolling the left chest towards the left ribs towards the left, over the blanket towards the sticky mat. Like you're stretching the left side chest away from the legs. As you release that right foot down, you can take it to the other side, putting the left ankle on top of your thigh, turning your ribs to the right, rolling the right chest open as you're breathing there. Roll the chest up and over that block. Blanket, as you're breathing. Slowly and mindful. Coming back to center. You're going to pull the knees in and just circle the knees around. Circle the knees around. You can use your hands when you do that. And then you lift the hips up and put the blanket down on the mid back, lower back. And the right ankle comes across of the left thigh. So you have the blanket. It supports down the sacrum, the lower part of, the upper part of your hips, I should say, as you draw that left leg in towards you. And breathe your spine long. We can switch side. You can put your left ankle across your right thigh. Pull the right leg in. And breathing there like your buttocks are gliding down. And bring your legs open up to the side. You might want to put your hands alongside the inner legs. The support of the blanket should help you a bit with the sacrum and the lower back to be lifted slightly, like you're pointing your tailbone towards the pubic bone, towards the ceiling. That tailbone points up towards the ceiling, towards the pubic bone. Then as you plant your feet down, you can just remove the blanket off to the side, grabbing onto the back of your legs, and eventually roll all the way up so that you can come up to your hands and knees. We're going to place our hands right underneath the shoulders and place the knees below the hips, and then see if the toes can be tucked and lift the knees up. You're going to roll the knees to the right and roll the knees to the left. To the right and to the left. Right and left. Inhaling and exhaling. Now maybe you can pull that right leg through as you pull your left elbow back. And then from there on, exhale the left leg through, right elbow back, inhale. Exhale the right leg through, the left elbow back, inhale. Pull the left leg through, the right elbow back, inhale. Exhale the right leg through, the left elbow back, inhale. The left leg through, the right elbow back, inhale. The right leg through, exhale, left elbow back, inhale. The left leg through, the right elbow back. Inhale. Pausing. And then drop the knees down. Walk the knees back. Melt the heart down. Puppy stretch. Melting the chest. Feel your buttocks going backwards as you're mindfully breathing there. The heart melting more and more. The back of the chest melting more and more. You're going to come down to lay on your belly. Setting up like a sphinx pose. Stretch down through your legs. Roll your head around. Circle the neck around. Maybe even lift the elbows up. Lifting the chest a little higher. And so when you put your forearms down, you're going to lift your right leg up. And also see if you can lift your elbows. So you're still lifting that right leg, working against gravity. Put it down, lift your left leg up. And again, lift the elbows and try to lift the left leg and your elbows and stretch up as you're breathing. And lower down. Shake out the pelvis. You're going to bend the right knee, put the right hand on top of that foot, pressing the heel down outside of the leg. Feel like you're stretching your knee and your thigh bone back. Then as you release out, you take your left leg in, putting your left hand top. Like the hand can be turned out to the left, the hand can be turned forward, either way, or backwards. Just stretching that left knee back, the left thigh bone back. Release it out, shake the hips out. Then you can come up into your upward dog here, or cobra version of an up dog. Cobra or an up dog of your choice. And then moving your hips backwardly into a down dog. Moving a bit around that downward facing dog. What matters is stretching your legs, right? You're stretching your arms, you're stretching your spine. You're literally just feeling that shape you're in. You're breathing into that shape you're in. As you shift into plank, see if you can lift the right foot a bit up and even extend the left arm forward. And then bringing that left hand back to catch, maybe touch the left shin, and reaching forward the left arm and reaching back and forward. So just trying to find balance here, right? It doesn't really matter if you're falling out of it, if you're tapping the floor. You're just playing with, find a little bit of balance. Now lift the right leg back and up, bend the knee, rotate the right side open. Drive the outer right knee to the outer right arm. And then take it underneath the left arm. Exhale, inhale, back up. Exhale, under. Inhale, back up. Exhale, under. Inhale, back up. And hop in the left foot. You're almost coming into a one-legged crow. You keep leaning forward, leaning forward, leaning forward. Maybe you could almost lift up that left knee towards the inner right knee. Step the right foot up outside your right hand. You can come down to forearms too. Slide the right arm forward. Hang out there for a little bit. Take the right arm from the right shin, left arm out to the left. Sliding the hands so the right arm can reach back, catching on to the left foot. You can set your left forearm down. And then just stretch your quad area. Straighten out the arms, tuck the back toes under. Pivot around towards the left there, inhale, lengthen, fold in and under. Coming out that, walk it over towards the left leg. You know, while you're holding on to the left leg, you might even bend into the right knee. And then you walk your hands over to the right leg and you bend into the left knee. Get that side bend, side length, lateral stretch. So you come through center, you lengthen up, and then walk and pivot up to the right foot. And one step back into plank pose. Tummy lifted. See if you can lift that left leg and your right hand. And then as you reach back, that right hand may be able to catch the right shin, the left leg up. It's not so easy, right? So again, have compassion with yourself. One side, like me, I'm a little wobbly today. One side could be easier than the other side. I'll just laugh about it. You know, one side may be a little easier than the other side. You keep going back and forth a few more times. And then you bend the left knee and open up the left hip. Taking the left knee to left arm, back over to the right arm. Inhale towards the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. And I'll step it up outside the left arm, the left hand. You stay there, or maybe you put your forearms down on the inside. You can also take your knee up on the left elbow and the right leg back, like a one-legged crow. Then you can come down on the forearms and even slide the left arm perhaps forward, or maybe out to the sides. You might even take your left arm back, grab a hold of the right foot. Then you're going to pivot over towards the right side with the right leg at here, forward fold. Folding in between your legs. Coming out slowly, putting your hands up on your hips and come up into the goddess. You can drop the left shoulder, look to the right. And you can drop the other arm. Coming through center. Putting the right forearm onto your right thigh. Left arm over the head. Stretch that side body long. And come up and over to the other side. Left forearm down, right hand over. You can also put your hand down onto the sticky mat or on a block. So reaching over your head. And coming back to center. Try to walk your hands forward and find that wide-legged puppy stretch. I'm going to walk up to meet the left leg. Plank pose. Pausing and then chaturanga. Of course you can always go slow upward dog. To down dog. Gonna walk all the way up to the hands, standing forward fold as you exhale in. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, come up halfway. And maybe you take a little crow pose. You can jump back, you can walk back. Inhale for upward dog or cobra. And exhaling to down dog. You can jump up a couple times there into a little puppy, or not puppy, we'd call it bunny hops. Okay, for halfway lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to rise up, bring the hands up and overhead. And namaste. Inhale, lift the hands up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the chest out. Bring the knees into the arms, shifting forward. Jump lightly or walk back. Inhale for upward dog. And to down dog. Breathing in and out. Now go ahead and lift your right leg back and up, three-legged down dog. Stretch it nice and long. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Take another breath in here to stretch it. Yes. Next exhale, you're going to pull the knee down towards your right elbow. And you're going to, otherwise, let's do this. Let's take a block in. Put it right behind the right hand. So you put a block right behind the right hand. You put the knee up on that block. You still want to bend the elbows like you're doing crow pose. But the knee is on the block and the left leg is extended up and back. Gives you kind of the same sensation of doing one-legged crow. And you put your left foot down. And then remove the block out to the side. So plain inhale, reach the leg up and back. Bring the knee now on the top of the right elbow again. Lift the hips up as you bring the left leg in. And step it back. Actually bring the right leg through between your hands and put the block on the inside of the right foot. Put your right hand on the block, left hand right behind the back of the skull. Lean your head into the hand. Point your left elbow forward. You can even stretch your left arm forward. As you lengthen. So see if you can even take your right arm up as well. So now both arms are extending out. Keep lengthening outwardly. As you breathe, you're going to come slowly up and up and up as you reverse your triangle pose. Stretching yourself back and back. As you come up, we'll slide the right hand down the right leg for triangle pose. Lengthening the left arm up. And sharpen the left leg behind you, sharpen the right leg, sharpen the left, sharpen the right. Or maybe even extend both arms forward alongside your ears. Now as you breathe in and out. Now we'll bring the right hand down. Well, you can always move the block off to the side. Meantime, you can reach up and come up and reverse the triangle. Inhale, breathing. And stretching back like you're flexing your right foot. And then eventually slide the right arm down alongside the inner right leg underneath the right thigh. And the left hand behind you might straighten out the frontal right leg with the bind. And then what you could do is turn your right foot in parallel with the left. Keep that bind as your chest is underneath your hips, rotating towards your left side. Placing your hand down underneath your body, underneath your shoulders. Come up high on your tiptoes. Inhale. Lean into the arms around the upper back. Draw the ribs in. Draw the belly in. Maybe you can jump up a few times. Try to find balance in the handstand. You know, a wall can be helpful too if you need to walk over to the wall and try with the wall behind you. And find that little bit of a balance there. The legs can be extended outwardly to the sides, coming down and around, facing the front of the mat. Plant your left palm, pick up the right big toe. If you can, come into side plank, otherwise just lift your right leg up into a side plank or keep the knee a little bent. Maybe the right leg can glide down behind you into that nice little flip dog version. The knee on the mat, or just flip dog, and then come around when you're done into down dog. We're going to roll forward into a little back bend, upward dog. And into down dog. Now take your left leg to the back of the room and upwardly. Stretch it long, breathing in and out. In and out as you breathe. And see if we can bring the left knee up on the left arm. Shifting forward. You can also try with a block right behind the left arm, bending into the elbows and squeeze the left heel towards the left glutes while you're lifting the right leg up, keeping your head facing forward. Come on backwardly, and then maybe you try again with that left knee on the upper left arm. Slide the left leg back, step it forward between your hands. One of my friends came in. Bring the left hand behind the back of the head with the elbow lifting up and extending the left arm over the ear. Side angle pose as you breathe. Maybe even extend the left arm forward. On either side of the leg. Outside the neck, I should say. And then you can come up, reverse your triangle pose here. Stretching up and back, up and back. From your reverse triangle, we'll come down into Trikonasana, left hand down, right hand up. Or even put the left hand down on the mat with the right arm over the ear. You're going to lengthen both of the legs, the left and the right and the right and the left. Or both arms can extend forward on either side of your head. And then you just come up, reverse your triangle. Come into warrior two. And take a bind inside the left leg. So with the arm inside the leg, you can slowly start to straighten the leg more and more. Of course you can modify, put a strap between your hands, or even set the left palm down, the right hand up to the sky. Of course, you can modify. You're breathing in, you're breathing out. Maybe turn the left toes in and try to do that wide-legged fold with the bind behind you. Your head is just hanging, turning slightly to the right. You can release your hands down below you, below the shoulders. Come up on the tippy toes. Lean into the arms and see if you can lift the hips up, and then do that a few more times, or use a wall behind your body. Maybe you're able to go upside down. Maybe you come up to find some balance there on your hands. Coming back down. Turn your left foot forward. Grab onto the left big toe or somewhere, or maybe just come into your side plank. Any version of the side plank. As I turn my head a little more upward and a little more backwards. You can step behind or bring the left shin down, glide the foot in, and perhaps even take your left arm back and underneath your shoulders. Breathing into the stretch, the legs, the hips, the thigh, the chest. Coming around, shifting forward into plank chaturanga, enough upward dog cobra, and exhale to down dog. Now we'll grab the blanket, put the blanket underneath our body, underneath our chest, and bring the right leg forward like a pigeon pose. The right shin should be in front of the blanket, so you can sit back at the blanket. The blanket's right underneath the buttocks. Feel free to bend the left leg and grab a hold of the left foot behind you while you're still folding forward over the right leg. Right, breathing in and out. You can release the left leg back. And then have the left shin coming out to the left side with the right leg on the right side. The right arm can come perhaps underneath the inner right leg, while the left arm is above you, over the head. And you turn your chest forward, and you also turn your chest up over the right leg. We're going to come up slowly, and you're going to switch back into your other side, the left leg forward for pigeon pose. The right leg can sweep back, the right foot can go back more. Your left booty is on the blanket. And you can take your right hand back to catch a hold of the right ankle. As you bring that foot into the body as you breathe. Breathe into the tightness or anything that's preventing you from going deeper in the position there. And you let it go. You're going to bring the right leg in and extend the left leg out on your left side. The right leg is folded back, the left arm on the inside, maybe underneath the inner right leg. And the right arm comes over the ear. You're turning the chest more and more upward, away from the left leg. Breathing in. Once you come up, you can take your legs forward and lie down on your back. You can bring your block underneath your hips. You can lengthen the legs forward down the mat. Feel like your chest is rolling back as you lengthen out of your abdomen. And you're moving the buttocks inwardly and upwardly. In and up and forward. Feel your legs are stretching down. You may plant your hands beside your ears. You may come up on the crown of the head. You may take it all the way up into a full wheel. Stretching up out of the torso through the arms. You feel the thighs are coming forward. You can always come back down to the block, or you can come down on the top of the head. You can also just remove the block out to the side. And then you're lifting up again. Stretching here, breathing. Like you lengthen the elbows into the shoulders. A few more like that. They're doing something in the background. That's why they're walking in and out, in case you saw that. Now as you lay down, take that right leg up and over your head. And bring it over towards the left side for a little twist. Okay, bring it back up over the chest. And put it back down. The left leg comes in. You can straighten it upward over the chest. Feel free to use a strap if you need that. While you breathe. You can take it across your body to the right side. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming back to center again. Releasing down the left leg. And so here we are for your final pose, Shavasana. Letting the body relax down. The palms face up and let the feet roll out so that the thigh muscles and the legs and the bones of the legs can relax. And the front of body melts into the back body against the mat. Mindfully relaxing the body, the front body into the back body. Your face soft, your jaw, your eyes soften behind the eyelids. Letting go. will begin to awaken the body. You could plant your feet on the mat. Roll yourself over on your right side. And as you feel ready, come up and sit. Crisscross the leg. Just take a moment to honor here. The practice is always humbling, but it always leaves us with so much more knowledge, experience for the body and mind. Lots of love for everybody. Namaste. Bye.